Good afternoon, everyone. So let's go ahead and get started on today's call. There's a couple of different things that we do need to go over today, and that's going to be looking at the PMix report, trying to figure out which recipes that we need in the system, along with the usual, like the usage report and budget variance. So let's go ahead and start here today. Now I'm in the budget variance report for the 18th through the 24th. Last week we did grain sales. We were $4,672.38 over our predicted target at $18,472.38. Now our food cost is currently $1,200 under budget. There may be a negative or two in there that we need to fix. Your bottled beer is actually pretty much spot on. You're about $2 over budget. Draft beer is $63 over budget, and then it looks like wine is still negative for this cost of goods sold in actuals. And our any beverage is $28 under budget. As for payroll, we're $524.07 under budget. We're hitting at 8.81%. Did you guys ever hire a new server? I believe it was a server that left.
I have a couple new ones.
Okay.
But I don't know if they were on last time we talked. I don't remember.
Okay, no problem. Now your total payroll was 21.49%, and then as of right now, our prem cost is 45.91%. So let's go ahead and pull up the usage report, and let's go ahead and select the week of the 17th through the 24th, and then let's see if we can fix any of those negatives since we are under budget for food. Now this appetizer, jalapeno cream cheese stuffed breaded, I believe we looked at this last week, but we started with 0.12 of a case. We purchased 0 and with 0.75. Did you guys find some?
No, it's the same. That's pretty much been there. I mean, slightly less, but.
No problem. So we do have a variance on that one, but I'm thinking that's going to be a count issue. It basically says that you guys have three 3-pound bags as of right now. Just verify that inventory for me. Now the cobbler peach, we could have grouped this last week, and that's why there's a 0 beginning inventory. But you started with 0, we purchased 0, and with 0.75, I'm gonna go into that inventory for the 17th, and let's just verify that if we need to transfer over the count. Yep, so all we need to do is just put is 80 ounces, 1 pie, or cobbler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just switch that count over. And then moving forward, you won't have to deal with that issue on that specific item any longer. All right, so like I said, I like to do anything above typically $10. And then from there, what we will do is go ahead and switch this off to the descending column. Now, because of that, just note that we may have some discrepancies when we're looking at this if the purchase is not reflecting it. This one does have a purchase though. For the ground beef, do you think 282 pounds per week does sound accurate to you? And everyone moves these.
We're going through a lot of beef, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just sort this to just food. We used about 5 cases, actually exactly, of the jumbo wings.
A lot of wings.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Let me see if there's anything that specifically stands out. For the bacon, do you guys think you really use 4.5 cases per week?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can see for the potato russet, we may have grouped this last week, so I'm going to go into that beginning inventory and possibly transfer the count if there was one. And then same thing for the chicken tenders. So a lot of these items, it looks like they just need to be added into inventory, that they've been substituted or that. Would you like me just to send you a list of these items? You can write down the Excel spreadsheet where you want them, and then if you send it back to me, I'll go ahead and just add it on my own time, and that way we don't have to go over on.
Yeah,
Okay.
just email me, Brittany. I'll get it right back to you.
Okay.
All right. So what we did is we brought in another round of your PMix. So you can see Brittany brought it in. So what we're going to do is, because your POS system doesn't use PLU numbers, we're just going to map it by name. So here's all of the recipes that we have to map, right? So if you look at 10 chicken tender wing spot, is just 10 chicken tenders and a sauce.
That's that Ghost Kitchen deal.
Gotcha.
So what do they get with that, Jay? The 10 chicken tenders, fries, or is that a combo, or is that?
Look like it may be the attendees.
No, that's Wing Spot.
That Wing Spot. We barely sell that. Chicken tenders on Wing Spot.
I was gonna say we've never sold them really. Nash's we do, and Tendies, but I've never seen them on Wing Spot.
Yeah, the menu is hanging up over the grill, so it's got it on there what it would come with.
Well, let's go ahead and then try to, again, just because I don't know what recipes you're going to sell in the restaurant versus the Ghost Kitchen. Any of these that you're going to sell in the restaurant?
12 boneless wings.
12 boneless wings. Okay.
They come with the ranch.
All right. Let's see. I got to move this down there. Perfect.
While you do that, I'll add those menu categories.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so boneless wings. What are they called?
That one that had that 0.85 on it. May have said fritter.
Right here, the chicken chunk.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. And you know how much they weigh each? That's 0.85. So that's 10.2 ounces. All right. And what else? You said ranch?
Mm-hmm. That's the Ken's Ranch.
How much y'all get with that? About 2 fluid ounces?
Yeah.
2 ounces.
All right. Anything else?
Well, how do you figure when they're sauced?
So how many different sauces can you do?
They can do any of our wing sauces.
Gotcha. So all I would need is, and we can do this on another call. We can do this separate. Give me a list of all of the wing sauces, and then we can pull. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to pull as a modifier and look at how you're selling the wing sauces, and then I'm going to write a recipe with every wing sauce in it, and I'm going to say, the wing sauce A you sell 75. Wing sauce B, you might sell 37. I'm going to get a proportion to it, and then I'm going to tie that to it. So it'll take an average. And that I found works the best. How much do you know off the top of your head, how much you sell it for? 12 boneless wings?
$9 for 12.
So now we have that.
But how does that work then, Gino, when say it's $9, but if it's on DoorDash and it's $11?
Okay, I'll have to look. You don't have, I was asking, you don't have separate buttons for that? It's
Well,
just one.
We do, but I don't know how they categorize it. I don't know how it breaks down at the end, because it does come up a different price when we do the online orders. So yeah, maybe it does come up in a separate box.
So you have a 12 wings deal.
I see you got boneless wings. Is that catering?
Let's see, which one did you?
I thought I saw it.
Yeah, boneless wings catering.
So you think there'd be a boneless wing online, but
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have to go look at that. We'll have to pull another report. What about a 10 wings deal?
wings deal sounds like it's one of the ghost kitchens.
Okay.
It could be that wing spot, I would think.
Okay. So the next one, is it 12 count bone in that's in the restaurant?
12
Yeah,
count bone in. No, we don't.
What's that?
No, because we do an 8/16. That's not the restaurant one, is it, Jack?
No. The restaurant is just 8/16,
8/16, 24, and 40.
Gotcha. All right. So we got a 16 boneless wing.
That must be all wing spot. 16 bone in.
You got to do a boneless?
No, not in 16. It's only 12. Mark, that's something they kept asking me, and I told them, and I don't know. I told them that we didn't do boneless wings on wing night at that price.
No.
Because I think it costs us too much to do it. I mean, we did it before. It was like 75 cents, but that's something you have to factor in and make sure that that you're actually getting some type of.
Yeah, I've never even opened a door to that. I just kept it as bone-ins for wing night.
Some people, they've been asking, and they'll tell them, and I'll tell them, so I'm sorry, we can't do that.
Right.
So, but on wing night too, we don't have that problem. It's just the regular wings that they're 65 cents a piece.
So there's a different count.
What else do y'all get? So we have wings by the each. What else do y'all put with that?
That's the same deal.
Yeah,
It's going to be a sauce. They're going to be
The sauces.
Yeah, and then it's going to be a ranch or a blue cheese, usually ranch, 2 ounces of each.
Is it more than 2 ounces with 16, or is it still 2 ounces?
Oh, it's 16. It's usually a couple.
Yeah, every gets a ranch. So 16 to get 2, 24 to get 3.
Gotcha. All right. You know how much you sell those for?
16.
Yeah.
You got that price mark?
Yeah, it's 16.
So I was going to show you. So the way it is right here, it's telling me this is your cost. And to hit your target ideal, which is 32, you're actually running at a 56% food cost.
Oh,
So
really?
what that's telling me is either the wings by the each is not correct. So here, when we have it, we said, I think Jay, you gave me that count. You said for a whole case, it was 204 wings to a case.
Yeah, that day we counted those wings.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the prices of them have went up ever since then. Then I think we were paying like 89 or 90.
Yeah, you're 112 now.
Yeah.
They're going up till supposedly they come back down next week a little bit after the Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
But we're 56% on wings. Oof.
Yeah. That's the thing that's so great about doing all this. You'll be able to see every week where, especially you better look at your ideal cost of where you should be at for the week. A 2 tender combo, is that restaurant or Ghost Kitchen?
Ghost Kitchen.
Okay.
Ghost.
20 boneless wings.
Or that's Ghost.
Okay. Any of these items in the restaurant?
24 is in house, 24 piece, but I don't know what if that's supposed to be where it just says 24 piece. What is
right. That I don't know. That comes right off your POS system.
That's probably in-house, I would think.
The 24 piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, but down here at the bottom it says 24 wing and bone in.
Yeah,
so.
24 piece. You got a 24 piece boneless, 24 piece, 24 piece.
Okay, so the one that's just called 24 boneless wings, it has a 0 quantity, 0 price on that specific one.
Okay.
24 wings bone in, 0 price, 0 quantity. And then the other one's called 24 count. That one is it's $22.
Yeah, that's in-house.
So which one? You got 24 piece. You got a 24 piece with 1 period, and then you got a 24 piece with 2 periods.
That one is going to be 2 periods, is $22.
Okay.
1 period is $22.13 as well.
Okay. And is that bone in or boneless at $22?
That's bone in.
So that one is a 59.97% food cost. And that's before the sauce.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that now. It's
super high.
We're almost at 56 cents a wing.
What do you think about that, Gino? Have you had any restaurants that's had wing specials like that? Do they just make it up somewhere else, or?
A lot of times on the wings, yes, they'll have like a wing night, right? So they offer wings at a discounted price. But we definitely need to go back and look. And first, it's just you want to make sure where you're buying them from. So you might have to talk. I know your salesman works with you, but we just got to kind of look and see what other people are selling wings at. The other vendors, just to make sure you're getting a good price, because that's the first place. You don't want to cut quality, right? You want the same quality or better, but you just want to buy it better. But then my next step is to start looking at it and say, okay, how many do I sell? Because I'm just saying, I think Brittany said that she sold 50. So if that's one of your top selling items, I would definitely want to look at maybe increasing the price.
Yeah.
But if it's not one of the top selling items, I would not take a price increase right now.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to kind of start on this and just show you how the process, how we got to keep going through this. Because now, with every recipe, every item that you have on your POS, we have a 643 left.
So do you want me to weigh all those?
It goes quick.
Do you want me to weigh all those scoops of cheese and everything tonight so we could have actuals, or does it matter? 2 ounce.
No, it does. No, if you can, please.
Yeah, I will.
Yep.
Okay.
Now look, let me just ask this. Yes.
I got a question.
Sure.
Okay, the shredded cheese. When he weighs it, does he need to smash it in the cup to get a dense weight, or because when we scoop it, it's kind of fluffed out? So
exactly how you would serve it. So if you're just gonna take the scoop, run it into the container.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Yep.
Right. So it would just be scooping, not pressed, because we press it into the burger or whatever, but it's just a scoop. I'll get the weights today.
That way we can just kind of knock some of these out, and what we'll do is we'll try to knock out maybe 20, right? And then that way it's just not overwhelming, because I don't want to make it where it's just like, hey, this is so much. So usually what I would recommend is pick 5 recipes a day, right? It's okay, here's these 5. Because if you try to pick 643, you'll never complete it. But I said, if you do 5 every day, you'll be surprised how fast this number gets knocked down. And then when you're able to run, so like the usage report, so what Brittany was using, I just wanted to show you all real quick. So when she was looking at it, so in this column, so you see where it says ideal and it all has zeros?
Yeah.
It's gonna look at, and it's gonna take every time you hit the wings, so 50 piece, 24 piece, it adds it all back up to its original weight. And it's gonna say, on jumbo wings, it says you used 5 cases. It'll tell you here, ideally, you might say 4.25. So now you know that we're missing some. So is it theft, spoilage, over portioning, or did the wings change and we have a different yield now? But at least now you know the items. I always tell people, pick your top 10, because that's where all your money's at.
Right.
And now you're just not chasing your tail. You know exactly these top items are the one I got to find, because that's where my money, that's where I'm missing my money. So,
right.
It'll definitely, I can just tell you personally, when I started using this system for myself, it changed my world, because now I wasn't just going, hey, food cost is high, where's it at? I knew exactly. I could say, okay, these are the items we need to go find, and then you can usually go find.
Okay, cool.
All right. Y'all have any questions? Any concerns?
Not as of now.
Okay.
Just my wing cost.
Yeah. Okay. But again, so this is and again, I know it's not a good thing, right, that you see it's high, but the good thing is now you know it's high. I had a restaurant I was working with, and they had, now their system was integrated. So I was putting the recipes in, and let's just pick on it. I was a hamburger, and they would charge in $12. And they said, no, we don't charge $12. We charge $15. I'm like, nope, you're charging 12, because our system doesn't just automatically, give it a number. That is coming directly from your POS. We found, I want to say it was 9 items that they were not charging correctly. On their menu, they had the new price. They just forgot to put it in their POS, and they were just letting all kind of money slide off. So this, and you're going to be able to see it. And every week you'll see the report, and you're like, whoa, wait, hey, this might not be right. And then at least now you have the knowledge, and now you can take action to fix that.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Britt, anything?
And I've already sent off that PMix report to you, Gino. And then Mark, I did send you that list of 0 items in your inventory just in case.
Yeah, I saw your list. I'll get it back to you.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, and like I said, if y'all have any other batch recipes, so everything, Jay, that you sent, I got into the system. So if there's anything else that y'all think of, and then also, if you can, just because I don't know all the names of the wing sauces, if you could just give me a list and say, hey, here's the names of the wing sauces, and I can go kind of track them down and see the averages, and then I can start writing the recipes for that.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, awesome, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you, Gino. Thank you for
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you next week. Or talk to you
All
next
right.
week.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye.